Welcome to Non-Viral News, dateline September 13th, or thereabouts, 2020. Non-viral news, where we report the dull, the inconsequential, and mostly irrelevant news, small, unalarming factoids from around the world that you are unlikely to share and can ignore with complete and utter confidence. Our recent absence from the internet has been noticed by two people out of our usual audience of slightly more than that. And so, for those two people, you know who you are, we present this episode without apology for the past and no expectation for the future. The satellite colonies of aliens in geosynchronous orbits above Earth, on whom we have reported in the past, are exploring the opportunities of voting in the presidential election in November. It seems feasible to them, as accomplished shapeshifters, to register to vote in as many as 5 states, in as many as 5 identities, and vote at least once in all 5. The necessity of a fixed address was not seen as a problem, as their advanced computing technology will give them as many addresses as needed by easily hacking electoral rolls, especially in states where the democratic process seems to be more of a purchasable commodity rather than a rational exercise of civic duty. There is no information on their political biases, but Michelle Obama has recently been receiving a staggering amount of fan mail from sources which are a mystery to the post office. Following the end of the kale pandemic we reported some weeks ago, you may be surprised, or not, to learn that rhubarb futures are going through the roof. It appears that a global shortage of medical-grade laxative precursors has forced pharmaceutical companies around the world to resort to older remedies for an age-old problem. Medical pundits, however, are advising caution as dosage levels may not have been precisely set in the new formulations, and a vicious swing back to the bad old days of the green apple quick step may soon follow, setting off another round of toilet roll hoarding. Our staff poet agreed to be dragged out of his wine cellar to honor me by reading my short poem about September. Thank you. It's indeed a pleasure to be back and to read Bob's fine short poem. It appears in this book, the Bob's Theory School of Burglary, which is available online at Powell's Books, and if you really have to, Amazon. My Personal Fruit Fly by Bob Sterry. It is September, and my personal fruit fly has returned from his long vacation and is happily perched on the rim of my wine glass, politely hopping off whenever I reach for a sip and quietly resuming his place when I set down my glass. I can hardly resent his microscopic intrusion, especially when I find that he and a partner have ended their wandering, chitinous lives and are now jointly denting the meniscus of my economy class Chardonnay. Indeed, it is short, but I think you get the picture. Those of you who, for want of a better word, might be called fans of this broadcast may be interested to know that every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can listen to me and Anne-Louise Sterry, to whom I am attached, in our new radio show, The Needle Drop Show, It streams from Shady Pines Media at the link you will see in the credits. And Louise and I fight for the mic and bring you an eclectic pick of music to make you think, dance, laugh, wake up, fall asleep, or call your congressional representative. This has been Non-Viral News with Bob Sterry. Tune in, log on, click here, or whatever it is that you do for our next broadcast.